So then you want to build a personal brand, but you just don't know where to start. Luckily for you, I was in your guys' exact position probably 2 years ago now, maybe even 3 years ago. I was clueless. I didn't really have an insight into what a personal brand even was. Now, this video, we're just going to detail, as you can see, personal branding 101. I'm going to lay down to you guys the foundations, really the basics that you're going to need to get started with your personal branding journey. Having a personal brand changed my life. Having a personal brand probably changed Elon Musk's life and Jeff Bezos. Like, all these people, these big influencers that you see, they're influencers because they've built their personal brand. Having a personal brand in 2024, 2025 is going to change your life. Honestly, guys, get to it. If you're someone out there right now, you're watching this video and you're like, oh, everyone says build a personal brand, but what's the point? Trust me, once you build one, it will open up so many more opportunities. Search it for yourself on YouTube. I want to build a personal brand. What opportunities will it open? And it will list loads of different ones. Business ventures, kind of ways to travel, ways to earn money, networking opportunities to meet different people, high level people as well in your chosen niche or chosen brand area. Think about it, guys. Get your personal brand up and off the ground and it will change your life 100%. So let's just start then. Personal branding 101. The first thing, if you're wanting to build a personal brand or you're wanting to kind of put yourself out there online, is you need to think about who your target audience is, okay? So who is the person that you're trying to help? Target audience. Now, excuse my handwriting, guys. First thing, target audience. Who are you trying to help? Who is your avatar? What people are you trying to attract? Now, for most people, building a personal brand means that you're trying to attract people who are like you, who are like-minded like you, who think like you, who act like you, who kind of have the same beliefs as you and have the same values as you. Do you go to the gym? Are you interested in music? Are you interested in playing the piano? Are you interested in traveling? All these different things is what's going to create your personal brand because it's unique to you and it's what you're interested in. And people will buy into that. People who respect you, people who want to do what you're doing, will eventually buy into that, and they will kind of be your fans, as say, and be your audience, which you will then convert later on into customers. And that's not a bad thing. People think using your audience to make money is a bad thing. No. If you've got a strong personal brand, your customers want to buy your products. Your customers want to spend time with you. They want to go to your masterminds. They want to do the things which you are doing as well because they respect you as a brand and they believe in what you believe in. It's very, very good. And it's not something that you should think is a scam if you're thinking to buy a course from someone who you admire, or maybe they've just released their own merchandise and you're thinking, oh, they're just doing it for money. But there's a reason why you're thinking about buying it. It's because you're invested in their personal brand. And that's the main thing, really. So yeah, target audience. Who is your avatar? What do they look like? How do they dress? What are they interested in? What is their age? Where do they live? What color hair do they have? Do you know what I mean? All these things is what you're going to think about, because once you get your target audience, we're going to go on to number 2, which is going to be create compelling content. Now, I'm going to put something here which looks like a crown, okay? Let's just imagine that's a person. Create compelling content, guys, because content is king. Content is what's going to separate you from your competitors. If you have good, engaging content, if you know what content to post, because that's what it's all about. Think about the content that you actually want to post. Who are you attracting? What are you going to do a podcast? Is your target audience, your avatar, more interested in listening to podcasts, or are they interested in scrolling on TikTok and watching short form content? So maybe your content is going to be appealing to people who are watching short form videos. All these little things that you need to think about when you start creating a brand, when you start posting yourself out there online. My example for this, my brand grew a lot when I was a firefighter. Now, I started posting content about the fire service. I started creating content which was helping people become firefighters because, one, that's what I was interested in my life at the time, and two, that was the value and the knowledge that I had to make the content around. What are you interested in? What is it that you do for a living? If you're a doctor, if you're someone who works in ASDA, like, people like watching things which they don't necessarily get to experience themselves, you know? Even if it's something that they wouldn't actually do, it's nice to see, and it helps them build, helps you build a character towards them, you know? So create compelling content, use your target audience. And the next thing we're going to talk about is your UVP, which stands for unique value proposition. What is your UVP? if you guys don't know what a UVP is, it's basically something that makes you stand out in your market. Once you get an audience, once you start posting online and you're getting people kind of follow you and are interested in your life, are interested in what you have to offer, what value you have to give, what is it that's going to separate you? When you create your product, when you create your ebook, when you create your merchandise, what is your unique value proposition? How are you different compared to your competitors? Is it, for an example for this is, maybe if you're thinking about going into the fitness or fat loss industry, like think of like the intermittent fasting. Like that's, somebody started doing that, the Wim Hof breathing method. These are things that are unique to certain people, which is what helps them. What is your UVP? What is it that you have that others don't in your niche, you know? Think about this, guys, because it's gonna be what separates you from your competitors in the long run, and it's gonna be what people remember you for. Use your own personality. Use what you're interested in. Use what comes naturally to you, because that is more authentic, which is what we're going to talk about soon, authenticity. Because being authentic in your content is 100% the game changer. Nowadays, people can tell when you're growing online or when you're posting videos or whatever, whether you're telling the truth or just telling bullshit, whether you're authentic or inauthentic. People can see straight through it. Just like when you watch social media posts and you can tell straight away when something's an advert or a creator's getting paid to kind of promote this product, because you can see straight through it. We're humans, we're not robots, you know what I mean? Now, the next thing that you're gonna do then, guys, is leverage social media. Now, what do I mean by leveraging social media? Very, very important. Think about where your target audience is gonna be. Think about where you're creating, where your content, your compelling content is going to be. Are your target audience business owners who want to get to the top level in their profession? They're probably going to be on LinkedIn. Is your target audience people like me, for example? When I was creating content about Ayia Napa and I was living in Ayia Napa, people that are going to Ayia Napa are genuinely younger and they're genuinely on TikTok. That is why I focused on TikTok. It wasn't just a coincidence. There's a reason I've done that. So leverage social media, guys. Do what it is that, like, go to the platform where your target audience are going to be, because it's just going to make you it's going to make life a lot easier. I'm struggling to get my words out because I speak very fast, as you can probably tell, so I apologize for that. But hopefully the value is coming across. Hopefully you're getting some ideas now, and hopefully you're starting to think about kind of what it is that you want to do to create your personal brand. Now, one of the last things I'm going to talk about is investing into network. Okay, my handwriting is awful. I will get better at that, I apologize. But invest in your network, people. Think about the people that you aspire to be like. Think about those in your industry. Think about how you can get specific knowledge around your certain niche or topic. If you want to teach people how to create a piano, how to play a piano, find someone who's selling how to create a piano course and maybe spend £500 on investing in the course so you can get more knowledge around it. Find someone who's able to show you how to build an online business through your kind of marketing and through your offer that you have for people who want to play a piano. Invest to get around people who have the knowledge which you don't have yet, or the experience that you don't have. I've invested thousands of pounds into courses, and it's probably the best investments I've ever made, because one, I've met people who are at a high level and people who I actually aspire to be like, or aspire to be kind of somewhat like. And then two, I've also got a lot of value and a lot of content from someone who's made the mistakes, who's failed, who's done the lessons, who's kind of been successful. Maybe for the last 10 years of their life, they've went through this big journey and they've just put together 10 years of experience into one course. Do you know how valuable that is? Like, say if you spend £1,000 on to have 10 years worth of knowledge, not only have you got an absolute bargain, but you've saved 10 years of your life to kind of get the knowledge that someone who's already been through it for £1,000. You can earn £1,000 working at a minimum wage job in like 2 weeks. Do you know what I mean? So 2 weeks compared to 10 years, I know which one I'd prefer. So this is it then, guys. Think about your personal brand. Think about what it is that you actually want to do. Like I say, this is in no particular order, so just look at this screen, maybe rewatch the video if I've spoke too fast, which I can understand. I'll try better for the next videos. But personal branding 101. It's the key to the future. It's the key to your freedom. It's the key to be able to do what I do and travel around. I'm in Bali right now. Do you know what I mean? After this, I'm probably going to go back to Thailand, and then I might go to Dubai. Working online, working remotely, having a personal brand which you can work from anywhere in the world and meet amazing people is way better than being stuck in a 9-to-5 job. It's way better than being a firefighter that I used to be. There's so many other opportunities out there, and we're at a digital age now, in a digital economy, where this is priority. This is what's going to separate people. If you've got a business, I used to sell custom trainers, for example. If I was still selling custom trainers and I had a personal brand, it would improve my business by 10 times. Look at, like I said earlier, Elon Musk and Tesla. If nobody knew who Elon Musk was, I don't think Tesla would be anywhere near as profitable, or their stock would be nearly as high. But it's because of Elon Musk is that everyone invests into Tesla. It's because of your personal brand that everyone will invest into your merchandise, into your digital products, into your community or network or mastermind. Build your personal brand, have trust with your audience, engage with your audience as well, which is something which I didn't really mention, but when you leverage social media, engage with your audience. I don't care if you get 2 comments on one of your videos, reply to them, because they're people who are clearly interested in your content. Don't feel like, oh, I've only got 2 comments, I ain't gonna do this. But no, don't think like that, man. Reply to them, because they'll be your lifelong fans. They'll be your lifelong customers, which will eventually pay you for whatever it is that you're doing. So think about the long-term picture, guys. If you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments. If you want to join my newsletter, I'll leave the link in the description below, where I basically give you guys more in-depth kind of knowledge and around personal branding and just designing a better life for yourself. And yeah, thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.